What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here, back with another car review. We've been cranking these out a lot, doing a lot of different cars. Today I am doing an amazing car. It's brand new, just hit the market. I've been wanting to do this car for a while, so I'm glad to finally have the key in my hand right here. Right here is the key. You can see it is a BMW. It's got the M stripes on it, which means we got an M, baby. Let me present to you the 2023 BMW XM. Alright, everybody, let's go ahead and dive into the 2023 BMW XM. Right off the front, coming around this awesome aggressive looking front bumper, you have these awesome LED turn signal lights up here, your headlights down here. They make a really cool, like, welcoming light show as you walk up to the car, and then the car will self unlock as you walk up to it and then self lock as you walk away. Come into the kidney grille, you have the illuminating kidney grille. So right here, all the way around, lights up at night, and it's pretty spectacular. Down here, you have all your driving assist, the speed radar, all those things. Active arrow right here through the sides, on both sides. You got the hood, has this awesome, it has like an M3, M4 style where it goes down and then up. Across, BMW Rondell right there. We come to the side, we'll go to the other side to look at the wheel. As we get into the wheels, we have this awesome design. This piece right here covers all of your lug nuts. You have two 75, 35, 23s up front and Pirellis. And then when we come to the back, you have more Pirelli P0s. You have a 315, 30, 23 in the rear. As you take a look at the side profile of the XM, you have the gold outlined XM badge right here, followed by the black trim all the way down the side and across. You can also option the car out with that as gold, so you'll have the gold accents going all the way around the entire car. Come to the back, you have this incredible taillight design that also has a pretty cool unlock sequence. So when you lock, it does that, and then as you unlock the car, really cool. Really quick, talking about the key, there's not that many buttons on it. You have your lock button here, your unlock button here, your trunk button, and your alarm. And if the car is locked and you double tap that 3 times, the car will now remote start. The vehicle is on because you can hear the fan up front kicked on. You turn the car on and you get an amazing sound out of these double stacked exhaust tips. So let's go ahead and show you all that right now. So now the vehicle is now running on the gas motor. And then one really cool thing about the back of the XM is the windshield. You have the BMW logo on both ends of the windshield. So you know if that window was to break, that would be a very, very expensive replacement. You got your wiper smack dab in the middle. Now your trunk button is right here. Hold that, lifts up, and you have big trunk space back here. There's some of the PDI equipment back here still because it's a brand new car. But look at this bag that comes with the car. You buy the car, you get this big BMW bag with the XM label on it, the BMW M stripes on the straps. That's really cool. You got 12 volt right here. And the bag also gets strapped down to a hook right here. In here is your first aid kit. You have your tow hook, your screwdriver that comes with every BMW. You got a cool design on the top of the trunk. You have your close button, and you can lock the trunk from here. So that shuts, rolls down. Now, we go on over to the side again. Now, as we walk towards the front, you can hear that motor chirping. And then right here is how you charge it. Now that it's warmed up a little bit, let's give you a couple revs. So there you go. That 4.4 sounds incredible. But that's pretty much everything for the outside. The outside of the car looks super aggressive. It's very clean. We absolutely love the Marina Bay Blue exterior color. This is one of my favorite newer BMW colors. I think it looks absolutely amazing. But now, let's go ahead, hop in the car. You know how we do it. We go to the back seats first, check out what you got back here, and then we work our way up to the fronts. So the interior color of this car is the Silverstone leather with the coffee accents. You got Bowers & Wilkins sound system in this car. Just an incredible look. I love the white look to it. Back here, once again, like the iX, you have that little attachment thing and a USB-C. Awesome storage space back behind the seats. Your illuminated step rail right here. Heated rear seats, and then all your AC controls, little pocket right there, and then your 12 volt and 2 USB-Cs. And then you also get a pillow or two with an XM logo on it. So you know, you can just cot back here and you can fall asleep on a nice road trip. Right here you have your cup holders. And once again, as we do our height check, I'm short, but this is me like very much leaned out right here, and I still got plenty of space. So this thing is definitely great for backseat riding. You also have an incredibly deep back door pocket for stuff on both sides. But all right, go ahead, open the front door. Look at this like crystally material on the door handle. You got like a little pull thing back here, so you can kind of pull from the back to open it. This interior is absolutely insane. I love the Silverstone with the coffee accents. Starting on the door, you got a lot of stuff on the door over here. You got your lock, unlock, your handle, obviously, memory seating option. You have your window locks, your window switch, your mirror, which mirror you want to use, how to fold them in right here, how to change them, and then your trunk button. You push in to open the trunk, and then you can also hold and pull towards you up, and it will lower the trunk. So you can do everything from the button. As we move closer into the interior, you have, again, the Silverstone seats, and then you have an illuminated XM badge on both seats up front. Awesome bolstering as we work our way down. It definitely hugs you in. The seat design right here too, this little like arrow is actually pretty cool. Down here you have your bolstering controls, forward, backwards. The seat lumbar, forward, back right here. That moves that little piece so you can kind of stretch your leg out a little bit. This right here moves the top portion of the seat. And then right here you have your light controls, parking. You can have, when the car's off, go ahead and turn her off. If we push that, it should leave roadside parking lights on. So when you're sitting on the side of a road, it'll just have the one light on and not the other. So it will look like if you're getting stuff out of your trunk again, or you're parked on the side of the road. Then we come in here, you have the awesome carbon fiber trim all the way around the interior, here to here and around. Looks amazing. Right here we got a deep pocket once again, USB-C. There's the key. So I have the massage sheets on right now, and I feel it in my lower back right here, just going crazy. It feels really good, I will say that. And then you turn that off, and then this button right here, if you go to adjust your seats, it will actually move the passenger seat forwards, backwards, up, down. So that's one way to mess with your passengers right there. You just put them in that seat, you click that button without them noticing. That side also has a massage seating button, and you have memory seats for the passenger side. You get a nice little M badge on the passenger side of the dashboard, and then the awesome coffee leather right there with the carbon fiber going around the screen. Steering wheel, we have leather steering wheel, M1, M2. We'll get into that. That very much integrates to the iDrive system. As you can see down here, there's some more buttons right here that we'll get to. On the wheel, you have your volume up and down. You can change through radio stations and scroll up and down on the menu that you'll see on here. Phone, menu, Bluetooth. Your cruise control. As you look down in here, you have a wireless charging pad here. Time for the test. Will the phone fit? Let's see. It does fit, and it's charging. So that is another pass. USB-A right there, 12 volt cup holders. We have heated and cooled cup holders, so you push them on cool, you'll see a light back there turn on. If you hit them to hot, it will switch to red. So you want to keep your hot cocoa warm, you can put that there, or if you want to keep your nice soda cold, you put that in there. You can see a little bit of the ambient lighting right here. This car is very well known for its ambient lighting, as you can tell. You have a leather wrapped shifter with the M logo. Same iDrive system. We have iDrive 8 in this car. Go hit the home button. As you can see, it puts your radio super big on there. But you have your volume knob right here. You have a button to your presets and switch stations. Your hazard lights. Your max window defrost and rear defrost. Those are your only buttons up there. As we come down here, you have traction control. You can hit it once and it pulls up the menu. So right now DSC is on. You can put an MDM mode, so it's like a sport traction control, or you can turn it all off and be absolutely a menace. And then you have, here's your setup screen. So this is what goes into these buttons right here. M1 is more like your comforty, chill around drive mode, and then M2 is your race, all out, have fun. And also look at the carbon fiber paddle shifters on this car. Absolutely incredible. Right here you have your turn signals. Your wipers are over here. Right here you have your BC button, which switches through options on the screen so you can see some other cool things. You have your auto high beams. But to this menu to control the setup, so that was me clicking this button right here. Click the setup button, brings you in here. Right now, because we clicked on M2 mode to start the engine, we're technically in M2 mode. So the drivetrain is set up in the normal run, so you can go to M1 configuration and you can have it on pure electric right there. Your drivetrain will be set to comfort, transmission, and D1 energy recovery system will be on the max. This thing's got ERS. What is it, a Formula 1 car? Your chassis is going to be in comfort, but you can adjust that, as you'll see in M2 mode. Steering's on comfort, braking's normal. Your DSC is on, so you have full traction support. And then we go to M2 mode. This is where you'll notice a big difference. This puts us in hybrid, so you get max horsepower. So you get 644 horsepower in the hybrid mode with 590 pound-feet of torque. There's also a XM red label that's coming out, so that thing's an absolute menace. That one starts at around 185,000. This car we're driving right here is 170, just about. It's like 168, 169. So very expensive, but lots of power. Then as we come back to this, you also get the 0 to 60 time in 3.8 seconds in this model, which means the red label should go way faster. But you definitely want the hybrid mode engaged. Your transmission is in Sport 3, so it shifts hard, it gets at the max you can. Energy recovery system is still on max, so you're still getting max that. Chassis is set to Sport Plus, so you actually get really nice suspension travel. It's stiff and it handles well. Steering, we can put in sport as high as that will go. Your braking will go to sport. This puts your DSC in MDM mode. So you're in sport traction control, so you're getting the most out of it, but not spinning the tires. M sound, your exhaust flaps are open again. So then there's that. So that's pretty much it for that mode. As we come down here, you have your parking sensors, where you can see a bunch of stuff. You have all your cameras, 3D car wash mode, panorama view. And then as we click on this button right here, you have your AC settings. So you have your heated steering wheel, heated seats, AC seats, your fan, where it's blowing from, which vent you want, because you can get it from here, up there, down by your feet. And then, so that's driver side, that's passenger side. Up here's your sync button, AC, max AC. And then in your settings over here, you can select between your temperature for the upper body, so you can make it max cold, max hot, or right in the middle. Then you have your heated seat distribution. And then you can have heated armrest, so when you're chilling, you're fine. Front passenger, second row of seats, automated climate. You can adjust the temperature and everything over here. And then we back out of that. And that's about all for that mode. This is your home screen. You have your setup over here. And if you click over on the mouse pad, you can scroll through all the options and you can see pretty much about everything. Then as we keep scrolling over, tire pressure and temperature. So our tires are about 99 degrees, 100 degrees. And then we keep going, your personal assistant, so they can help you around the car. How to connect Bluetooth devices to your BMW. Your radio. Then we come over here to your map. You open that up, you can get it full screen. You can get your destination input. So right here, we can search. We can click on here. You also have your shortcuts right here. This is also a touch screen, so you can touch through it if you don't want to use that. So you have your menu right here for your radio. You can see all your sources. Down here, you also have your shortcuts. So you have your media for your radio and your phone. You have the home screen, which takes you to here. Then you have your map, your nav, and your telephone. Auto hold parking brake. So when you come to a stop, the parking brake automatically engages and holds itself. Then you have the actual parking brake, pull up, and then push down to disengage. Hill cruise control. So if you got cruise control and you're going down a hill, it will still hold you at your normal speed. Your start stop button right here, when you go to shift and you put it in D, like right now, if you see that, it's just a plus, it means it's a normal. You push it over again, it's sport, and now you're driving with the paddle shifters. So right now we're in second gear. It wants to, it's like actually revving up the car, downshifting in a first. And then you have your park button there. And then this is how you control between how hard the shifts are. And then as we come up to the top, you have the incredible roof in the XM. I'm gonna have to go to the back seat here and show y'all why this thing is so cool. You have this awesome texture design. Like you can actually feel the texture in there. As you look across, you can see that my hand goes up and down right here, all the way back to the lights. And then you have the ambient lighting going all the way down. That is programmable. You can change that. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the front and change through some of the lighting settings so you can see. And that also puts the ambient lighting around here, up in the handles, and at the front doors. This vehicle also has the gesture control right there, so I can do that and turn up the Bowers & Wilkins radio. So you just keep swiping, boom, go like that, switching stations. All right, we're now in the all settings menu for the apps. So let's go through here. There's interior lighting. You have your reading light or your ambient. So let's click on ambience. Ambient lighting, everything is on, accent lighting. But let's go ahead and look at the colors that you can get here, because they do lots of colors for this car, and you can scroll through all of them. Papaya, let's see what papaya looks like. Turns off, look at that awesome orangey look. Then come back in here, you have flamingo, lavender purple. That looks pretty cool. I'm a big fan of the blue, so I normally keep the indigo as my color. Let's see what Azura looks like. That's nice. On camera, it doesn't look as teal as it actually is, but it's a very teal color. Let's see what the gold looks like, because you know I'm all about the yellow and the gold. That looks like triple yellow. Citrus, ivory. We're going with emerald green now. The green looks pretty cool. And then back to the blue. But that's gonna wrap up the lighting tour. All right, now let's go show you the motor. When you're in full electric mode, the car turns off as soon as the door opens. So you have to click that. You hear the infamous sound. Click M2 mode, get the engine fired up. Then let's go ahead and show you under the hood of this beast. It's a pull twice. So you click that twice, pull it, and now you're good to go. Come over here, just lift. Them things are loud, boy. All right, now that the car's off and we can actually hear ourselves speak, twin turbo, 4.4 V8, absolutely an amazing engine. Everything's pretty much covered, but this engine cover is super cool. You got a nice like carbon fiber design with the M logo and the red. But that's pretty much it for the ins and outs of the XM. I want to go ahead and put in an electric motor quick, show y'all the charging port right here. Turn the car off, come here, click that, and boom. So there's how you charge it. Front fender charging. Just plug on in and you're good to go. You have a cool little thing, or a circle right here that covers it, protects it. But let's go ahead, hop in, switch to the GoPro. Let's go take it around the block. It's not gonna be a long test drive, just gonna be like a 2-3 minute little just quick drive. I'm gonna put it in electric mode and then I'm gonna just switch it to gas and just see the difference. All right guys, so before we set off, let me show you how to activate launch control. I'm not gonna launch it, but right now we're in M2 mode with the gas engine on. You just put it in park, traction control is in sport mode. You just click, launch control active, and then you'd go. But we're gonna set off, we're gonna put it in electric mode, go around the block real quick in electric, switch it into gas, and then we'll wrap up the video. Again, not gonna be a super long drive, just enough to kind of get the feel for what this thing is like to drive. Because it is a pretty incredible car, and for what it is, it's insane. Like right now, we're in full electric mode. It takes off pretty quick. It feels pretty good. Drives well, handles well. This vehicle has rear wheel steering in it, so it turns pretty well and handles pretty well. There's that rear wheel steering, just completely obliterated a U-turn. BMW loves those little sound effects with their electric cars. Go ahead and hop in this lane. Right now, off the gas pedal, incredibly quiet. Let's go ahead and go with the cruise control. Turn the cruise control on, assisted driving on. We can set it right there to 45. It should drive itself now. It's got the assisted on, so as long as you keep your hands close by, it should make the corner. There, it's turning all on its own. So another successful auto driving car. And right here are two lights. So you can only go a certain distance with your hands not on the wheel before the car starts to yell at you, and then it says put your hands back on wheel. And then you go ahead and just click that button and it's been deactivated. Right here as we go to make this turn, let's go ahead and click the engine back on. Engine's back on. And now we're back. And you can hear it snap and crackle and pop when you downshift. Especially when you get on it and then let out the gas, it starts to backfire. The GoPro died on me, so I had to refire that up. Hybrid mode, you can't beat the V8. The V8 sounds incredible. I sure hope that you can hear the motor through the car, because it sounds amazing. This dash design up here is really cool too. So you hear it shifting. I'm a big paddle shifter guy. Since I'm a big manual guy, paddle shifters for me are fun because I enjoy shifting the car myself. And if you're tracking, you got to have the paddle mode. So it's as easy as just clicking that over, and now we're back in paddle mode. And the backfires between shifts when you downshift and upshift sounds insane. And it also will charge the ERS system when you're driving in M2 mode as well. Now we have arrived. So I really appreciate y'all watching. This has been a highly requested car, and it's a brand new model that's just come out. So it's a popular car in general in the car world right now, especially for BMW fans. So awesome car, incredible design, inside, outside. Hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure you drop a like, comment some more cars y'all want to see on the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Minion50. Y'all have fun, and we'll see y'all later. Peace out.